Hello again. Now the main stories in London. A 26-year-old man has been charged with the murder of a woman in Newham. The body of 29-year-old Kirsty Louise Ashley was found at an address in Earlham Grove on Boxing Day. Police had been called to the scene just before midday following concerns over her welfare. Yahya Abukar will appear at Thames Magistrates Court later today on suspicion of her murder. It's thought the suspect and the victim were known to each other. Detectives investigating the murder of a boy in Croydon have arrested a 16-year-old. Jermaine Cools, who was 14, was stabbed to death on London Road in November. Police had been called to reports of a fight involving a number of people close to West Croydon Station. They are continuing to appeal for information. While many businesses have welcome news, the government has ruled out additional COVID restrictions before New Year. Some in the capital say they still urgently need more clarity. And what should be the busiest time of the year, those working in live events and theatres say the uncertainty of what could happen in the coming months is devastating.
I feel like it's March 2020 all over again. So that kind of sensation in which you feel that you're abandoned, you need to think about finding another job, you're worried about paying the bills or mortgages, and so it feels really strange, weird, and I'm really worried about the future.
Weather now is looking mild for the new year. Here's Chris with the details.
Making the most of it, whatever the weather. Octopus Energy sponsors ITV London weekday weather.
Hello there. Very good afternoon to you. Over the next few days, the real talking point of the weather will be how mild it's set to feel. In fact, as we head towards New Year's Eve, we could even be near record-breaking heat as we see temperatures climb well into the mid-teens. Back to the here and now. Well, we've had an area of low pressure driving in heavy rain over the last few hours. Some strong winds in association with this system too as it tracks its way eastwards. But as we go into the rest this afternoon, it should turn drier. An improving story for many of us. Still blustery at times, but temperatures in the range of 11, maybe 12 degrees Celsius. Now, through this evening and overnight, there will still be a lot of cloud cover, a few clearer spells here and there, but by dawn tomorrow morning, the next frontal system pushes its way in from the south and the west, which means our temperatures, yes, 5 to 6 degrees Celsius, but another rather wet start to Wednesday. Heavy rain through the first part of the morning, the wind's not as strong as today, but eventually that rain starts to clear towards the east. A little bit more brightness, possibly, into the latter stages of the afternoon, but top temperatures 14 near 15 degrees Celsius, well above where they should be for this time of year. Dry weather as we head towards Thursday. A little brightness, though, for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Bye-bye.
Octopus Energy sponsors ITV London weekday weather.
Just before we go, there was a very special moment for one young QPR fan during half-time of a game yesterday. 8-year-old Felix Martino was invited onto the pitch with his big sister to ring a bell to signal the end of his treatment for leukemia. He was given the all-clear recently after being diagnosed 3 years ago. A wonderful moment for him and his family. Well done, Felix. That's all for now. I'll see you again at 6:45. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.